Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is the fact that this is a selection year in the US. In normal times, a selection is the moment when ordinary people like you and me can take back control of our nation's destiny. But these are not normal times, are they? No, they're not. Across the globe, men and women are waking up to the alarming truth that governments no longer serve God or their people. All we want is the truth that the MSM will never give us. Truth is what we live for. It's the air that we breathe. And the truth of what humanity is facing right now is actually horrifying. Globalists, elites, you know them. They are hell-bent on using the power of national governments to carry out a worldwide, what's the word called, of human beings. They are pledged to bring the world population down from nearly 8 billion people down to just 1 billion. Yeah, that's right. I'm sure you've heard of this before, but I don't know if anybody has ever really dug down deep, because according to these plans, 7 million people must go. Bye. Will you or I be among them? Well, probably, most likely, yeah. And why? Because we don't comply with what they want. Now, you might think that this can't possibly be true, but oh dear Lord, yes it is. But the 1 million or 1 billion really isn't a secret now, is it? A man by the name of Dennis Meadows, he's an author of a book called The Limits of Growth. It's a 1972 manifesto for the population, sponsored by the Club of Rome. He had this to say: we are going to have 1 billion people. We have to get back down. That's what lies ahead. Really now. This man who said these words knows exactly what they have in store for us. The peons, the cricket eaters, you know us. We are us. Now, the Club of Rome is an elite globalist outfit, founded in 1968 and dedicated to making sure that 7 billion people like you and I do not have a future. Now, here is what Meadows foresees for you, for me, and for our families. Famines, epidemics, revolutions, dictatorships, wars, lower standards of living. Now, there's a scientist by the name of Hans Schellenhuber. I don't know if I said his name correctly, but neither does it matter. Who was appointed to the Pontifical Academy of Science in 2014, who has echoed the 1 billion level, saying the carrying capacity of the planet may be below 1 billion people. Now, H.G. Wells put it starkly. By the way, I will not use his exact words because I refuse to speak his language because it is beneath me. He said, those swarms of people of different ethnic backgrounds must go. Scum of the earth he is. They avoid the language that he used, that was said nearly a century ago, but they avoid using it today, but their goal is still unchanged. Now, they will do this by coercing and shaming men and women into having fewer children, and they will seek to unalive those that they deem surplus to requirements. So they probably hate like John and Kate plus 8 and the 19 and counting people on TLC. But globalists see only a surplus population to be done away with and hundreds of millions in dollars to be made. The sight of large families and young children leaves their hearts cold, because there can be no doubt that the globalists are out to pull the ace from their sleeves. In 2020, they revealed their hand like never before. Across the world, you remember, it wasn't too long ago, the shut-ins, the closures, they broke up families, they destroyed jobs, they made us poor. Their goal is a world with so few in it that are also impoverished, enslaved. No decent person wants this future. But they have also relied on the MSM to make sure that ordinary people never even suspect the scale or the wickedness of their plan. But you see, something has changed. The MSM has lost its monopoly of information. And why do I say that? It's because of people who, like us, who constantly speak out against it. Great is the truth, and it prevails. All human history testifies to this fact. This is why the forces of evil always use censorship. It's the only thing that buys them more time, don't you know? That is why today we are under that threat of like never before. When the WEF met at Davos in January, the priority for the world's most powerful people who have never been elected, they were selected, chosen, and picked and placed. These are the ones that make the choices that we must live by. They make the rules and everything, and it is so strange. But I'll go on. These are the most powerful people. How to stop people like you, like us, from sharing the truth with each other? Why would they want that? I don't know. When the European Commission president told her WEF collaborators that the top concern is disinformation and misinformation, this means that they fear the truth and those who tell it more than anything else. This is straight out of Orwell's 1984. They will make us get their facts straight. The truth dearest to our hearts, the truths about God, life, family, will be ruthlessly suppressed as just opinions, because they know that when we tell the truth, we win. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less.